What is going on, everybody in Mac Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a speed test between the Galaxy A01 and the Galaxy A10e. Now, which one of these devices is going to win? Let's find out. So Mac Squad, as we said in the intro of this video here, this is going to be a speed test between the Galaxy A01 and the Galaxy A10e here. Now, both of these devices are fairly spec'd the same here, and like I do with all my other speed test videos, I want to discuss the specifications on paper to see which device can take that first W. And so to get things started here, we're going to talk about the Galaxy A01 having the Snapdragon 435 processor inside. It is an octa-core chipset that is clocked at 2.02 gigahertz. And for the GPU, it's going to be the Adreno 505. Now, this device is going to have 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage. And out of the box, you're going to be running Android 10 with security patch of September 1st, 2020. Now, with the Galaxy A10e here, we're going to have the Samsung Exynos processor inside of this device, which is the 7885 model. And it's going to have an octa-core chipset as well, clocked at 1.56 gigahertz on 2 and 1.35 gigahertz on 6. And for the GPU, it's going to be the Mali G71. Now, this device in particular is going to have 2 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. And out of the box, you're going to be running Android 9 with security patch of September 1st, 2020. So Mac Squad, looking at the on-paper tests here between both devices, I'm going to have to give a W to the Galaxy A10e. It has a little bit more internal storage. It has a faster CPU inside. So although it's running Android 9, it may end up performing a little bit better than the Galaxy A01. So as of right now, we got a score of 1 for the Galaxy A10e and 0 for the Galaxy A01. Let's get to the next part of the speed test to see which device can take that W. And so Mac Squad, with this next part of the speed test here, we're going to do the application open and RAM management test, in which I open up the same application on each device to see which one opens it faster. Then afterwards, we test the RAM to see which device can hold the applications better in the background. And so the first application we're going to open up here is Play Store. And that goes to the Galaxy A01. The next application we're going to open up here is YouTube. That goes to the Galaxy A10e. Now guys, a little thing I wanted to address here. A lot of people say, or a good amount of people say, I don't hit the applications at the same time when I'm doing my speed test videos. I am hitting the applications at the same time. It's just one device may have a faster response time than the other. Next application we're going to open up here is Amazon. That goes to the Galaxy A01. Next application I'm going to open up here is Facebook. That goes to the Galaxy A01. Next application we're going to open up here is Instagram. That goes to the Galaxy A01. The next application we're going to open up is Twitter. That goes to the Galaxy A01. And the final application we're going to open up here is Spotify. That goes to the Galaxy A01. And so Mac Squad, yes, I didn't open up as many applications as I would on other speed test videos. These devices only have 2 gigs of RAM. Anything more than about 7 or 8 applications would be overkill here. But we're going to go ahead and test the RAM as of right now to see which device can hold the applications better in the background. So let's get out a check here. Starting off with Play Store, a refresh on both. YouTube, a refresh on both. Amazon, a refresh on both. See, it doesn't take much for these phones to, have to reload the application here. So I probably could have got away with 3 or 4 and it still would have refreshed. Facebook, held by the Galaxy A10e. Instagram, refresh on both. Twitter, a refresh on both. And last but not least, Spotify, a refresh on both. And so Mac Squad, as you saw there with the application open and RAM management part of the test here, the Galaxy A01 opened up more applications faster than the Galaxy A10e. But when it came to the RAM management, the A10e held one application in the background, and the Galaxy A01 held nothing. So because it was kind of like back and forth in the opening part, and then the A10e held one application in the background, I'm going to give this W to the Galaxy A10e, having a score now of 2, and the Galaxy A01 having a score of 0. Let's get to the next part of the speed test and see which device can pull away with that one. So Mass Squad, with this next part of the speed test here, I'm going to keep it straight and simple. This is all about numbers. Which device has the bigger numbers? And looking at the A02 benchmark, we're going to look at Geekbench, and we're also going to run a speed test to see which device can get the faster up and down speeds. Starting off here with the A02 benchmark, looking at the Galaxy A01, having a score of 94,108, which is not a bad score. I mean, the device does have an octa-core chipset, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage. So that number is actually surprising for this device here. I would have thought it got a little lower than that. But then again, it is running Android 10. But if we look at the Galaxy A10e here, we got a score of 105,685. Now, both of these tests were ran today. I'm going to start doing this new thing here where I actually run all my tests fresh that day if I'm going to do speed test videos, just to make it the most accurate as possible. I think previously I had about 96,000, but with a recent test today, I got 105,685. So clearly this goes to the Galaxy A10e as far as the Tutu. Let's get to Geekbench. Now, when I usually do my Geekbench here, I usually do 4 and 5, but I'm just going to keep it here on 5 today because there's really no reason to look at Geekbench 4. Let's look at Geekbench 5. This is the later version of it. And you see both devices have been tested here today. So when you look at the Galaxy A01 here, we got a single core score of 148 and a multi-core score of 541, which isn't bad. It's Geekbench 5 here. What can you expect? This is a budget phone. But if you look at the Galaxy A10e, it has a higher single core score, which is 212, and a multi-core score of 529. When you look at the two of them, the single core performance is a bit better on the Galaxy A10e, and the multi-core performance is a little bit better on the Galaxy A01. So because the difference is so big between the single core, I'm gonna give it to the Galaxy A10e because the difference between the multi-core scores are about 12, which isn't a lot. But if you look at the single core score, it's a big difference there. So yes, the Galaxy A10e took this one as well. Now let's go ahead and get over to the speed test and see which device can get the faster up and down speeds. So my squad, here we are getting ready to do the speed test here. Both devices are on the same exact Wi-Fi network. Not really too much talking left to do here. I'm going to get this test started and see you guys in a few seconds. So Mass Squad, not really much to say here. The Galaxy A01 got a faster down speed, 81.3, and a faster up speed of 19.8. Looking at the Galaxy A10e here, I don't know what happened, but it got it down to 17.7 and an up of 10.9. That's not going to cut it. That's an automatic L here. But the Galaxy A10e did take the A22 benchmark. It also took the Geekbench. So being as 2 out of 3 categories here for this particular round of the speed test, the A10e is going to be up 3, having a score of 3, of course, and the Galaxy A01 is going to have a score of 0. Let's get to the next part of the speed test and see which device can take that one. So Mass Squad, with this next part of the speed test here, we're going to be doing the application install test, in which we install 3 of the top applications here from the Play Store. Whichever device installs 2 of those 3 faster than the other automatically wins this part of the speed test. And so to get things started here, as you see, Zoom Cloud Meetings is pulled up on both devices. We're going to install that here in 3, 2, oh, good over. Sorry there, I messed up. 3, 2, 1. And that goes to the Galaxy A01. So Mass Squad, being that the Galaxy A01 installed Zoom Cloud Meetings faster than the A10e, we're going to go ahead and install HBO Max, which is basically the best application in the world. In case you didn't know, don't add me on that. Just watch the install here in 3, 2, 1. And that goes to the Galaxy A10e. So being that the Galaxy A10e installed the second application, HBO Max, faster than the Galaxy A01, we are on the third application here, which is WhatsApp, the second best application in the world. In case you didn't know, don't at me, just watch the install here in 3, 2, 1. And that goes to the Galaxy A10e. So Mass Squad, being that we just got done with the application install test, as you can see, the Galaxy A10e with that Exynos processor inside is a much powerful phone than the Galaxy A01, although it's running Android 10. So, as of right now, the score is going to be 4 for the Galaxy A10e and 0 for the Galaxy A01. Let's get to the final part of this speed test video here to see which device can actually get that W. So, Math Squad, with this final part of the speed test here, we're going to do a simple restart test. Basically, just power the phone off and power it back on to see which device can get done with that first. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get that started in 3, 2, 1. And that goes to the Galaxy A10. So Math Squad, as you saw there, the Galaxy A10e took every single category here, every single round from the Galaxy A01. And although the Galaxy A01 has the updated software on it, Android 10, does not mean it's going to be faster than a device that has an Exynos processor inside that's better optimized probably. And, has a little bit faster of a CPU. All those things combined does factor in here. And so all I can say is that we got 5 for the Galaxy A01, 5 for the Galaxy A10e, and 0 for the Galaxy A01. And so in the comment section below, let me know, Math Squad, did you think the Galaxy A01 was going to get defeated the way it did? Did you think the Galaxy A10e was going to be able to do what it did? Let me know. And if you are new to the channel here, consider subscribing so you don't miss any coverage when it comes to budget devices like the Galaxy A01 and the Galaxy A10e. And Math Squad, like this video here so that other people just like you can get a little bit more help when it comes to researching budget devices like the Galaxy A01 and the Galaxy A10e. And then you get to see cool speed test videos like this one here. It just makes sense. And last but not least, share this video with your friends and family and let them know that not all Android cameras suck. It is just not true. But until then, my name is Max Rock. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day, y'all. Deuces.